UC Davis has a whole department dedicated to research, teaching, and outreach about wine, the Viticulture and Enology Department. Viticulture means grape growing, and enology means winemaking. The UC Davis Winery is used for teaching and research and is one of the most advanced wineries in the world regarding sustainability and automated monitoring of fermentations. This winery is special for two reasons. First, it was built with no state money. Funds to build the winery, brewery, and food processing building were donated by food and beverage industries and private individuals. Second, this building is LEED Platinum. LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design, which means it meets the highest standards for sustainability. For example, there are enough solar panels on the roof to run this building without using electricity from the grid. Wine has two main ingredients, grape juice and yeast. What is yeast? Yeast is a living organism. Each of these granules is made of thousands of living yeast cells. They are dried in a way that they revive quickly when they get wet. Yeast is a single-celled fungus. It can't do photosynthesis like plants can or move around like animals do, but yeasts are really good at breaking down dead plants and animals. They serve in nature as decomposers. For example, here's Herman Pfaff in 1967 sampling yeast which formed this pink layer of goo on the tree stump. In the winery, yeast eats the sugars in the grape juice, which are glucose and fructose, and turns it into two main waste products, ethanol and carbon dioxide gas. In bread, the bubbles are the captured carbon dioxide gas. The ethanol evaporates when you bake bread. In beer and wine, the ethanol is the alcohol. The carbon dioxide gas bubbles escape. We use these fermenters for making wine for teaching and research. The 14 large fermenters each hold 2,000 liters, or about 450 gallons. We have 152 of these small fermenters, which each hold 200 liters, about 50 gallons, of grape juice. We can control the temperature, program when to punch down, which means mixing, and measure the sugar concentration. Students can monitor the fermentations online. They don't have to come to the winery to measure the sugar content, the temperature, etc. Fun fact, yeast converts 1 liter of grape juice to just under 1 liter of wine plus 60 liters of carbon dioxide gas. That's a lot of carbon dioxide gas. It can actually reach levels that can make a person sick or even die. So wineries must measure carbon dioxide in the air in the winery. During peak fermentation season, which is called crush, when the yeast is very busy turning sugar into ethanol and carbon dioxide, many wineries open the doors first thing in the morning and let the winery air out until the carbon dioxide level is down to a safe level. But that lets in pests and also hot outside air. In this winery, the carbon dioxide that bubbles up from the wine fermentation tanks is captured. When the grapes enter the building, they are not washed before crushing them, so some yeasts and bacteria come in on the grapes. You could make wine without adding yeast or bacteria, but the quality would be variable because you can't be sure that a good yeast would be on the grapes. So most winemakers add yeast. In this refrigerator, we keep the most important employees in the winery, the yeasts. We pick a strain that works well with the variety of grape juice, the style of wine we want to make, and produces the flavors we want. Without yeast, we would just be drinking grape juice. Bravo for yeast!